a record many consider to be impossible to break. But here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly remarkable. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Buzelis. He's out there with Zach Collins. MP is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Terry in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. And it's Claxton in at center, filling out the middle. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. Fires for 3. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. Collins a screen. MP, the pass to Collins. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
MP outside. Now Collins. Chicago passing it around. Here's Terry. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
And here's Porter outside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
MP no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Thomas. And there's another one for the Nets.
Anytime Thomas can get to his jump shot, he feels confident.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Here's Dimon. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Okoro with the ball. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
On the wing, Porter. To the inside. Here's Dimon. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Thomas. Uses the glass on the layup.
And Thomas gets it done from anywhere, including when he's this close to the rim.
Here's MP. Pass to Terry. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Clowney. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Claxton, a screen on MP. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Clowney tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Throws it up high. The score now all even.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Dimon. Pass to Porter to the left side wing. Claxton, a screen on MP. Clock at 4. To the wing on the left. No good on the 3. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Buzelis. The 3 from Okoro. Claxton with a rebound. Well, the Nets shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. The shot's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's MP, and there's another one for Chicago.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
It's Thomas on the wing. Outside Porter from behind the arc. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 3. Pass to Buzelis. From outside the arc. Terry's shot is good. Terry's got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Clowney. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the paint. Here's Dimon. Thomas outside. Intercepted! Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at Chicago, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course the Nets, far behind in the standings.
Checking out the Bulls, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP, the pass to Collins. MP, a screen on Claxton. Collins inside. Working on Claxton. Claxton with the block. Pass to Williams. Back to Thomas. There's the triple. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bulls trail by 9. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 8.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Johnson passes to Porter. Pass to Williams. From 9 feet out, it's wide right, hits off the rim. The Bulls have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's MP, and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move, he'll shoot a pair.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Chicago making some changes. Smith comes in for Collins, and Williams is subbed in for Buzelis. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
outside man. Williams, a screen on Herder. Here's man. From deep, Johnson. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Michael Porter. He's been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams Okoro is checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for Herder, and MP subbed in for Jones. Dimon out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Clowney in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. MP drills the 3.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He scored 53 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Here's the pick from downtown. Brooklyn pulls it in. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Porter finds Johnson. Off the mark there with a 3.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And that one's good. Giddy.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Johnson. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. And the 3-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at MP, he occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the 3-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the 3-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
4-3. The rebound by Dimon.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Porter outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Picked by Smith. MP, the pass to Smith. And here's Okoro. Chicago passing it around. MP right side. Launches it. Here's Collins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
MP right side. Claxton against Collins. Buries it down low. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas for three. Fires in the triple. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Clowney. Claxton up top. That shot off. Excellent D there from Collins. Terry, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Clowney. Cash. Assisting on the play with Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game. MP looking around. Here's Buzelis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Dimon, covered by MP. There's the screen. And here's Porter outside. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And how about we check the numbers for Cam Thomas?
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, good to know about his status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
It's Thomas on the wing. The rebound by Terry.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP making his presence felt.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Pass to Thomas. To the middle. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bulls leading by 13. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. And he lobs it up top. Throwing down on the lob.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
High arcing shot. The shot no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world in any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bulls.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Bulls leading by 15. Well, Grant, last season the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Zach Collins. Isaac Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP, and it's Terry, and it's shooting guard. Collins a screen, down to 5 on the shot clock. Take it away! Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Connects from downtown.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nets trail by 19. Pass to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Claxton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. MP, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses want.
And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Nets trail by 21. Here's Clowney. Outside Porter. Over Okoro. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 17 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
MP shot is good.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Porter outside. Chicago with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Back to Porter.
Right here.
Pass to Dimon. Hey, puts up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Buzelis. Takes the 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Now here's Porter. Can they get it? Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, PA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
6 to shoot. Porter from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Buzelis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Clowney. And there's the screen. Back to Porter. Now here's Thomas. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Collins with a screen on Porter. MP drives in. And Collins with the slam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Brooklyn shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. Guarded by Okoro. Porter gets the bucket.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
Okoro outside. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Okuro's got 7.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And the Nets making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Giddey's checked in for Okoro. And Herter's subbed in for Terry. It's stolen by MP. There's the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Clowney. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Herter. Here's Thomas for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
MP inside. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Dimon. Now Claxton. Thomas outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Back to MP. Williams with the screen. MP, the pass to Williams. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Giddey. Kicks it out to MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 16 in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And it's Dimon missing.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Good work there as it goes. And it's 36 points for MP.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Thomas for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Herter. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Thomas outside. Inside. Here's Claxton. Chalk up 2 there. Claxton's got 8.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Williams is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Wilson in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Williams. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Pass to Herder. Chicago passing it around. Here's Williams. Williams grabs the board.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Smith inside. He's guarded by Porter. MP finds Williams. From deep, Giddey knocks down the triple.
Well, that's a shot that defenses often dare Giddey to make, but he's shown improved accuracy.
Stolen by MP. Driving inside. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Outside man. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
MP, that one's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Johnson against MP. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Here's Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Here's Claxton, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to MP. On the break. Count it. Good.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
For Brooklyn, Clowney, he's checked in for Williams. Cam Thomas comes in for Mann. Dimon comes in for Johnson. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, this is what this team wants from Smith on offense. Using his height to rescue the miss and finish strong.
Pass to Porter. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Porter's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Claxton, a screen on MP. Here's Thomas for 3. Buries it from 3. Thomas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
MP, the pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Brooklyn has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Porter. And it's good for 2. Porter's got 29.
Well, getting a bump on Porter, it's a common strategy defensively, but he knows that, and he's ready for it.
Chicago calls timeout. man. Here's Giddey. Pass to Herder. Back to Giddey. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Thomas, that's good.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
MP, that one's good.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Get out of your seat. Come on, start making some noise for your team.
Giddey passes to MP. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. He got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. It's Herder on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Chicago passing it around. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Brooklyn has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Now Porter. Will it go? And it's Chicago with a board.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? The Nets shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. Claxton a screen on MP. Up top, Porter. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And their efforts tonight push them to 41 wins on the year so far.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Thomas outside. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 34.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going.
They set the pick, and here's MP from outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Your team asked a lot of you tonight, MP, and you came through across the board to secure a triple-double in the win. How does it feel?
Hey, my teammates know I'll do whatever's humanly possible to help us win games. So as long as it's legal, I can't be getting in trouble. I ain't trying to mess this up.
No.
Triple doubles are plenty legal, so I went with that tonight, and we got to win.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Brian, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.